they were just so happy, and I was like, oh, but this is so sweet and wonderful.
Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler's daughters are not only fans of their parents' work, but are also friends. On the November 4th episode of The Drew Barrymore Show, Drew revealed to guests Emily Osment and Montana Jordan that her and Adam's children are close. Emily had admitted to the talk show host that she recently watched 50 First Dates for the first time, which led Drew to share a sweet story of her and her former co-star's daughters bonding.
Recently just saw 50 First Dates for the first time.
Wait, does your husband watch that?
It's just like his favorite movie. Yeah, and he cried a lot watching it, but I'd never seen it before. Somehow it missed me, and I watched it for the first time a couple months ago and sobbed.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
My daughter and Adam's daughter were watching it at my house the other night. And I was like, why are you guys watching this? Like, don't you get enough of me and your dad? And they were just so happy. And I was like, oh, but this is so sweet and wonderful.
Yeah, that must be kind of comforting, too.
It is, because your kids will, a lot of the time, reject so many things about you that when you see them embracing something, you're like, oh, how fantastic. Okay, good. Well,
it's unclear which daughters of hers and Adam's were the ones who had been watching the iconic rom-com, as the actress did not specify. Adam has two girls, Sadie and Sunny, with wife Jackie, while Drew also shares her kids, Olive and Frankie, with ex-husband Will Kopelman. The former 50 First Dates co-stars have also collaborated on other projects, including The Wedding Singer and Blended, and connected off-camera as well, with both stars gushing over their friendship through the years. In 2020, the Just Go With It actor chatted with Access Hollywood, where he recalled lovingly meeting Drew ahead of The Wedding Singer, which was filmed in the late 90s.
We're giving you the Access 25 Icon Award because you've been with us since the very beginning. We were on the set of The Wedding Singer.
Wow.
Do you remember the timing, what was happening during that for you, and just being on that set, making that film?
Yeah, I do. I kind of, and thank you for interviewing us back then. I remember just being young and excited and loving Drew and getting that real close with Drew and having a new friend. Me and Drew and the rest of the gang, Karachi, who directed it, and geez, everybody in that movie just meant a lot to us. We were excited to be talking about the 80s because we all kind of grew up with that stuff. And it was a big moment.
You mentioned Drew Barrymore, obviously your co-star in that. She recently said, I'm sure you saw this, she'd like to be old and saggy in wheelchairs and crutches with you. When you hear her say this as a lifelong friendship that she wants with you, what does that mean to you? Because that's so sweet.
You know, that girl is ridiculous. She's been so nice to me since the day I met her. I met her at a coffee shop and we sat and hung out, and she is never not cool, never not kind to me. And growing old and hanging out with her when we're old is going to be a good time. She just has a great spirit, and I love her.
You two are talking that remake On Golden Pond. Are we down for that still?
Yeah, I mean, I can't guarantee I don't fall into the pond the first day and drown, and she has to do the rest on her own. But yeah, that's a good idea. That movie's pretty incredible.